Welcome back to It's Just Queen Bee's Thoughts. Today I want to talk about something that's often hard to explain, but all too familiar to those of us on the recovery path. The void. When you remove addiction, there can be this strange, heavy emptiness left behind. A space that addiction used to fill, but now feels like a void. It's that feeling that something is missing, even though you know you're better off without the substance. So today, I want to share some ways to approach this void and, instead of fearing it, start to fill it with purpose, growth, and meaningful connections. The void is something that many people experience, whether they're in recovery or just going through major life changes. It's that feeling of emptiness when something you relied on is gone, leaving space that feels hollow. Addiction, in its own way, used to fill that space, even if it was a destructive filler. Without it, the void can feel unbearable, but it's actually a blank canvas. This empty space isn't just a gap. It's an opportunity, a chance to fill your life with things that nourish and fulfill you in ways addiction never could. Try to see the void not as a loss, but as potential. This space is open, and you get to choose what enters it, whether that's a new passion, a deeper relationship, or simply self-care. It's yours to decide. Filling the void starts with small steps. Think of daily rituals as building blocks that add meaning to your day. This doesn't have to be anything big. It can be a morning coffee ritual, journaling, stretching, or just sitting quietly with your thoughts for 5 minutes. These small practices help anchor us, and over time, they turn emptiness into moments of peace and presence. One way to start to identify one small ritual you could add to your day, something that reminds you of your intentions. Rituals don't fill the void all at once, but they remind you that you're choosing to be present, to make meaning in small ways that add up over time. A lot of us in recovery feel a creative spark as we start to reconnect with ourselves. Whether it's art, music, writing, or another form of expression, creativity can be a way to fill the void meaningfully. Expressing your feelings, your hopes, your struggles, it all helps you understand yourself better and gives you a powerful outlet for emotions that otherwise might feel overwhelming. You don't have to be good at something to use it as a way to find meaning. Creativity is about connection. Try free writing, picking up a paintbrush, or making a playlist that speaks to how you feel. Just by creating, you're saying, I exist, I feel, and I'm moving forward. It's about expressing yourself, not perfection. The void can sometimes feel bigger when we're alone, so finding or building a community can be one of the most powerful ways to bring meaning into your life. Recovery groups, hobby groups, or online communities where you feel supported can all help you feel connected to something bigger. Even if you're an introvert, meaningful community doesn't have to mean large crowds. It's about quality, not quantity. Consider joining a group or trying a class that resonates with you. Look for people who share your values or interests, who support your growth. Sometimes filling the void means recognizing that you're part of a larger story, one where others are walking beside you. One of the biggest challenges with the void is feeling like we're somehow failing if we haven't filled it yet. But recovery is about pacing yourself, and self-compassion is essential. Redefine what progress means for you. It's not about filling the void overnight, but about finding small ways to live with it, even appreciate it as part of your journey. Each step you take, no matter how small, counts. If you can bring a little more patience and kindness toward yourself, you'll find that void feels a little less intimidating. Progress is simply moving forward, however slowly, and honoring the growth in yourself, even if you don't see it every day. Finally, let's talk about how the void, as uncomfortable as it may be, is actually part of your healing. This space, this emptiness, allows room for reflection, room for discovery, and room for change. When you're willing to sit with it and listen to what it's telling you, the void becomes a teacher. It challenges you to look inward and ask, what do I truly want in my life? Answering that question is a key to filling the void with things that truly matter. Journaling can be a great way to interact with this space. Write down what you feel the void is asking you and answer with honesty. What do you need? What do you desire? What are you afraid of? Sometimes simply acknowledging these questions can help turn the void from a place of loss into a source of clarity and growth. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the void and the ways we can bring meaning to it. Embracing this space in our lives isn't easy, but it's one of the most important parts of recovery. Remember, the void isn't here to hold you back. It's here to help you find what's real, what's worth your time and energy. Take it step by step and trust that you're creating something powerful and purposeful. Until next time, remember to give yourself grace and know that every small step counts.